There is one big question. If it's Labor people or Liberal people or even minor party people that I'm able to talk to about what they think is going to happen at the next election that has a giant question mark on it, the state of Western Australia. Let me explain. I think there's every chance that Western Australia will be the Queensland of this election. I think it's where, if everything is generally the same in the East Coast, there could be a rumble in the West Coast that could change the government. Let me explain. Right now, Western Australia has 16 lower house seats. They'll lose one at the upcoming election due to population issues, but currently the Liberal Party has 11 of those seats. The Labor Party has 5. Now, on the two-party preferred in the 2019 election, it was the Liberal Party 55, the ALP 45. But based off the current state-by-state breakdowns in Newspoll, it is virtually the other way around. Where the Liberal Party is at 46%, the Labor Party is at 54%. And the question is, what is happening when it comes to federal politics in Western Australia? Neither Anthony Albanese nor the Prime Minister can physically go because of all the stupid border rules. And of course, the Emperor has total profile in the West and maximum support from local media. So what is going to happen in Western Australia? If you live in WA, I'd love to know. Do you think people can tell the obvious difference between state and federal government? Is the brand of McGowan so strong that it will be able to help pull Albo over the top? Well, the Prime Minister gave an interview yesterday to Oliver Peterson on Radio 6PR, and this was part of his pitch to people in Western Australia. It is an indication of how behind the scenes people have no idea what is about to happen in Western Australia. Will it remain solid and loyal and blue and produce a majority of MPs that help get the government to the 1 and 2 seat majorities that have happened after the past couple of elections? Or if they lose 2 or 3 seats, then we're into minority in either direction. Here's what the Prime Minister told 6PR.
Western Australians understand very clearly that at a federal election it's a choice between the Liberals, led by me, and the Labor Party, led by Anthony Albanese. If you vote Labor, you don't get Mark McGowan, you get Anthony Albanese. Mark McGowan's going to be the Premier of WA either way. We'll work closely with Mark McGowan. He hasn't got his name on the ballot on this one. It's Anthony Albanese.
Absolutely correct. But as long as the Iron Curtain stays up, which is exactly what McGowan wants, it is impossible for anyone but Mark McGowan to be visible in Western Australia. Now, I obviously know national television is everywhere, no question about it. But in terms of localised stories that turn up on the 6 p.m. news, it's all McGowan all the time. What does that mean for the federal election? I don't know. But interestingly, nobody else does either. This will be a huge determining factor. In my view, right now, tonight, at the end of October, 2 things will decide the next federal election. Preference discipline of minor parties. Will they end up going back to the Liberal Party like they did in 2019, or will they spray everywhere? If that's the case, Labor might pick up 1 or 2 that they aren't expecting. And Western Australia. Is there a big change or no change? Those 2 things are the big factors that everyone is talking about behind the scenes in Australian politics right now. But as always, I just want to tell you that those conversations are taking place.